And we're back. 450 boys up next. Welcome once again to the Rockstar Energy Triple Crown, round number 1 of the MX Tour, where the $100,000 payoff continues here at Wildrose MX in Calgary. Tomorrow at 12:55, we go live on rockstarenergytriplecrown.com. So, the 450 class, we saw our current AX Tour champion, Cole Thompson, kick off the year right now. But can he carry that into the outdoors where, again, men are men here, and see who can carry the flag? Of course, the number 1, Matt Gerke, he's the man with the bulls on his back, but we're going to talk to some of the heroes and figure out who is going to be the man tomorrow. But we will not find out till the gate drops. But let's catch up with these guys right now, all the way down to the end right now. Keelan Messon aboard a Carlson Racing Husqvarna. Keelan, hometown, probably sleeping in your own bed, I would think. Give me your thoughts, my friend. AX Tour didn't probably go as best as you would have liked. A couple little good finishes there. But, I mean, home court right now. I've heard some good things about your training and practicing just from others in our little paddock. But just give me your thoughts right now, my friend.
Yeah, no, just arena cross was a little tough for me. And, I mean, I've never been the strongest arena cross racer, but I was able to build off of that and regroup and get ready for outdoors. And training's been good. I've been primarily training with Moff and a little bit with Davey and some local guys like Jared Petruska. And, yeah, we've just been pounding laps and trying to keep things consistent, but also bumping that threshold. And it's been good. But I'm excited to put on a show for all my friends and family tomorrow.
You're pretty laid back. Okay, maybe sort of a surfer type, Spagoli from Fast Times at Ridgemont High. That's probably out of your age range. But how do you transfer that onto the track? Because on the track, you're aggressive, you're nasty, but how do you transfer that? Because in the pits, it looks like you're kind of a guy that, I can't pick that guy. He's too laid back. How do you transfer that onto the track and get that nastiness to, chase these guys down and chase onto the podiums?
You know, maybe like this cool demeanor you see on the outside isn't all what it's cracked up to be. Because inside, sometimes I'm like freaking out, stressing, or a little anal or OCD about stuff. But, when I line up on the gate, sometimes just everything that I'm stressing about or whatever, it just kind of goes away and instincts kick in and just my subconscious or whatever it may be just knows what it needs to do. So,
will we see any no shirts on tomorrow with Meston spelt on chest or anything like that with fans and people cheering you on?
I hope so.
Yeah. All right, Keelan Messon, we wish you good luck tomorrow here in the 450 opening round.
Thank you.
All right, moving right along over to the Monster Energy Alpine Star Pillar Kawasaki, Mike Alessi. Mike, first off, welcome back to the outdoors. We didn't get to see you on our Arena Cross Tour side of things, but lots changing in the life of Mike Alessi. We're about to become a father, a whole different scene of things. We were talking earlier today of how you're feeling. Give us the vibe for the people that are going to be watching this right now. I feel Mike Alessi's in a different place. He's very happy.
Well, first and foremost, thanks, Galdi, for the introduction. And it's great to be back and with the Monster Energy Alpine Star Pillars Kawasaki team. It's a big thing for me to be back. And, like you said, I have a baby on the way and just got that rejuvenation and that motivation for the season. And I feel really good. Had a great off season of training. Being down in Florida, it's been pretty warm and nice and humid. So it's always good for the training, I guess, on that side of things. And, yeah, just excited for the season to start. I know just like everybody else, it's the first round, so it's got the, the first round jitters. But, we're all confident. We're here to, have a good race and kind of feel things out, get it going the first round, and then kind of hammer down round 2. But, at the end of the day, we're all racers. We want to win, and that's what makes us competitive and the competitive spirit of racing. It's, we all just want to battle and just win. So, for myself, being 30, just turned 30 years old, so got a whole new perspective on life with the baby on the way, and just enjoying being at the track and racing and just being happy. And I'm in a good place this year, and everything's been good on the home front, and just enjoying being home and with the wife.
Calgary, always like a Dylan, right? You've done very good here. You like this place. Did it make you happy when you heard this was going to be the opening round?
I would be lying if I said it wasn't. 2014 was probably one of the best rides of my career ever in the history of my career. Was Moto2 Calgary 2014. So, like I said, I'd be lying if I said that Calgary didn't put a smile on my face. Kamloops is a great track, but it's a nice place here in Calgary, being down by the city and the skyscrapers. I mean, there's nowhere else in the whole, not just United States or Canada, but the whole world that you can race this close to a downtown city and have this kind of atmosphere and people. It's second to none. And to have the people to be this close, it's awesome.
Well, we wish you good luck. Great to see you back, and good luck tomorrow on.
Thank you.
All right, moving right along, our current MXtour champion, Cole Thompson, aboard the Red Bull KTM Thor Race and Ride. Cole, AX really doesn't sort of match up to what we're about to get ourselves into here for the next 9 rounds, but it's got to feel good with, bringing that kind of confidence. You definitely dominated this first round of our Rockstar Triple Crown Series. Just give me your thoughts. I mean, I know you're fit. I know you're ready. Here in Calgary, my friend, how do we pull it together and keep this sort of transition going of this #1 plate?
Yeah, it went quick. The arena cross season flew by, and now we're here in MX. Definitely took advantage of the point system and made sure I got as many points as I could at arena cross to, you never know what's going to happen in outdoors. We got 30-minute motos, not 5-minute motos. So definitely it's going to be a grueling battle right to the end. Even here today I said, I'm like, man, can we not just go back to arenas? I know it worked for me. A lot of other guys, it's up and down. And it could have gone either way for me, but it was good for me in the arena cross. And here at MX, it's hot. It's going to be dry, slick, muddy, everything you can think of under the sun. So just got to take it one race at a time, kind of do the same thing, I did in arena cross. But obviously 35-minute motos are no joke.
Looking down the panel here, I would assume you're the youngest guy up here we were talking to.
I'm 25 now, so I don't know.
Yeah, you're the youngest guy.
Yeah.
So do you ever think about stuff like that? Beating up on these old guys at all? Like you'd ever take it easy on these old fellas?
No, not at all. When I turned pro, I actually raced the 450, so it feels good to be back up here, to be honest with you. The last 2 years I spent on the 250, and it made me realize how good I had it on the 450. So really happy to be back up here. Mind you, the class is really tough. These guys are very experienced, very fast racers. They've all won championships, won races. Not going to be any easier. Not saying that the smaller class was easy. It was tough in its own way, but this is a new series. Everyone starts the first moto off with 0 points. So tomorrow when the gate drops, everyone's going to be kind of figuring each other out. And I think even for the first few weekends, it's going to take some time to figure out who's going to be the guys going for it.
What were your thoughts looking at the Wildrose track today?
I was excited. When I looked in, I was like, that's what a track should look like. You show up, everything's clean. Years past, we've always done Sundays, which it's good sometimes, bad sometimes. I mean, with weather, sometimes the amateurs help. And if it's muddy on Saturday, then it's usually good on Sunday. But for this event, it's really, really dry here in Calgary. And I think when it was amateurs on Saturday, it made it worse for Sunday. So it being us Saturday now and the amateurs switched, I think the track's going to be deep. I think it's going to be gnarly tomorrow. Hopefully we have a lot of riders and, longer practices and stuff like that. So I think the track's going to get really, really tough, and I think it's going to show who's came in physically fit, bike setup, everything like that goes along with it.
All right, well, we wish you good luck tomorrow with the first gate drop. All right, moving right along here, a two-time 250 champion in his own right, Tyler Medaglia aboard the Monster Energy Alpine Star Pillar Kawasaki. Tyler, your hair looks sweet. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, just got the wings flowing. I love it. Always happy, always fun to have at the track, super personal. Give me your thoughts coming after arena cross, because I know there was a couple up and downs, not very happy with how it went. Doesn't really, matter or not, transition as well as far as the disciplines go. But how do we kind of bury that thing, being experienced as you are, and carry the momentum into here? We've seen you have amazing rides in Calgary. You like this place. How do we get that momentum going and get that 5 up on the podium, or maybe even battling for that win?
Yeah, I mean, just like you said, it's when you're feeling good. There's you put a lot into it, and there's it's pretty easy to get emotional, And with arena cross and just how close it is, and it's pretty easy to get your guard up and get and especially how tight we had the racing with the tracks being the way they were. It was it was really tough, and it was close quarters. So it took some serious finesse to make it happen. So yeah, I mean, I was kind of like smashing my way through things. So it kind of works for you sometimes, and it doesn't others. So and I think I got the bike a lot better now. We kind of came into the arena cross with basically a stock bike, and now I've been able to work all the kinks out with the stock bike and slowly introduce different things. Like I, added the motor first, and then we went to the suspension, and I just kind of build up the bike a little bit different than I have in past years, and it seems to be working really well.
As I said, Calgary has been friendly to you over the years, a couple ups and downs, but I'll ask the same question that I asked Cole there. Just coming in and looking, I know you really like looking at tracks. I see you walking around there, and you had to do stuff like that or just prepare for like the GNCCs you've done before. Looking at what you see right now, how do we see tomorrow? Is it attack right from the get-go? You're always a great starter, or do you kind of have to sort of step back and see where you fit in right now?
I mean, I'm going to be going for it right off the bat. That's just the way it's got to be. And just because the competition's so high and it's so deep, and we were all fighting out there. But going back to what you said about the track, I think Saturdays is a huge benefit for us. I don't know with the amateurs and on that side of stuff, but like for us racing, I mean the track. If you look at the track right now, it's going to be mint because before, like I said, like the East Coast tracks is okay because you can get the moisture in and you can turn it around, in the sand for the next day after the amateurs have been on it. But on the West Coast tracks, it doesn't matter how well they try to get it after a full day of motos with the amateurs. It's never quite the same. Mm-hmm. Like you look at it now, if we ran the amateurs, when we race Sunday, it wouldn't be as good as it would be for Saturday. So I'm pumped that we get Saturdays. Personally, just because I think there's going to be a lot less blue groove, hard pack, like finesse stuff. That's kind of not like my thing. So I'm looking forward for the long, deep ruts and the gnarly tracks.
All right, well, we wish you very good luck tomorrow as well.
Thank you.
All right, moving right along here, 4-time Canadian champion on the Honda Canada GDR Fox Race and Ride, Colton Fasciotti. Colton, saw you this morning, had a nice breakfast. Thank you for the avocado tip, by the way. You're super relaxed, as always, coming in. This is not your first go-around. I wrote something just a few days ago. 2002, you turned pro. Okay, we're talking, this is 17 years, 16 years? 16 years. It's a long time, man.
I'm getting old.
How do you feel coming in the first round? I mean, you've done 16 of the first rounds. How does this one feel any different, or is it the same thing? How have we prepared for it?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much the same. It's just another year. I've definitely done a little bit different preparation this year. Got my old trainer back, Todd Chumlick from PerformX, so had a great off-season training, so I'm looking forward to seeing how my body holds up for the outdoors.
And you've taken on the responsibility. You have 2 children of your own, but now you also have Dylan Wright, apparently as a son. He calls you dad. Talking about that kind of thing, having a young rider like Dylan, does it kind of motivate you to sort of, kind of get aggressive or back in it watching him ride, or is it just fun sitting back watching him ride? Talk to me about the development between you guys training together, because he's so much younger and obviously you're so experienced.
Yeah, for sure. I think I actually see a lot of him, how I was when I was that age, and I can kind of guide him a little bit here and there, which I think helps, and he also helps me out huge too with when we're pounding motos, he's going fast, so I got to pick it up and can't let the young guy beat me, right?
As I told him as well, this is a contract year for you on your thing. We don't really talk about that much in Canada. Does that weigh on the mind at all with someone like yourself? Do you really care or that kind of thing, or you just gate drops, you got a job to do?
Yeah, I mean, that's my main goal is just focus on this year and focus at one race at a time and, get the job done. And, from there, who knows what will happen.
Your manager, Derek Schuster, the sunglasses he wore today, what did we think of those?
What?
Well, we made fun of them all day. Were you part of that group?
No.
No?
No.
Oh, all right. Well, then we can't talk about that.
My chick has the same glasses, though.
That's why I'm making fun of them.
Just saying.
All right. Yeah. Colton, as always, nice and jovial. Good luck tomorrow and chasing that 5th title to match your mentor, JSR. Before I let go, how important is that, or is that just something that would be cool for the stat sheet?
I think it would be cool, and then I could just rub it in.
Rub it in? Well, then you got to get 6.
Wow.
6 makes you rub it in. 5 is just cool.
Yeah, but it's harder now these days. There's faster riders. When he did it, there was just
there was nobody fast then?
Yeah.
Sounds fair enough. All right. Good luck tomorrow, Colton. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, moving on to the last man on the list here. Our current and reigning 450 outdoor champion here in the Canadian Series, Rockstar Energy OTSF Yamaha, Matt Gerke. Matt, buddy, good to see you. Excited for the outdoors. Been watching the social media. You're looking good. Give me an update on the wrist stuff that we saw in Arena Cross. That was definitely a tough thing for you. Just give us a body update.
Yeah, arm's fine now. I got some good training in, good testing. It's been a while, it seems like, since I ran across. So, yeah, we're ready. Team's ready.
This is your bread and butter. We've seen it many times. You were a 3-time Canadian champion. How are we feeling coming into round 1, and are you happy that we are now starting at Calgary?
Yeah, I mean, the track looks great, and I'm pumped on the Saturday thing. I think track's going to be better. And, yeah, like I said, I'm feeling good.
At one end of the table, I talked about laid back and just over there with Keelan. You're very laid back. Do you care about any of the kind of stuff that comes in this round? You have the one plate. Is it a bullseye for you? Do you get nerves on that stuff? You are a veteran, very experienced. Does that stuff affect you at all?
No.
Not even a bit, eh?
No, I'm just same focus, trying to win, same thing.
So how do we do it? How do we start tomorrow and keep that plate? How do we attack this track and make sure that coming out tomorrow, you're in a good position to keep that plate as far as the 9-round goes?
Just get a good start and ride like I've been practicing.
Practice has been going as well. Bike is set up. All that is good.
Yeah.
Best
good.
bike, feeling the best ever.
I mean, we'll see tomorrow when we're in race mode, but right now everything feels good.
All right. Well, the reigning champ, we wish you very good luck tomorrow as well. These boys will all be chasing you. And there you have it, the 450 guys, just a few of our heroes. We have another 40 racers getting ready to attack tomorrow. Once again, RockstarTripleCrown.com, live at 12:55 local time here in Calgary. Wildrose is where we kick it off. A brand new start, a week earlier than we ever have. As the rider said, we just talked to, they're very excited about starting here, and the $100,000 continues. Right now, Cole Thompson's in charge of it right now. Can the rest of them chase it down? We'll see tomorrow here at Wildrose. On behalf of JetWorks and Rockstar Energy, thank you very much for watching. Start tomorrow, 12:55, live on RockstarTripleCrown.com.